Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that was the weirdest opening I've seen in a long time. Welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. My equipment was having some mood swings there. For some reason, my camera went out, my microphone went out. I don't know what that was about, but we are here and we are live. Okay. I know normally at this point in time, I would be talking about my co host, Miss Tamika, but Miss Tamika had a family emergency and she will not be here with us today. So I would like to ask each and every person within the sound of my voice to please pray for her family because they're going to be going through some very trying times. Okay. So please just pray for the family. Just ask God to bless them, keep them, and hold them. But my guest is here today. Mr. James WhiteBoy Frazier is on the show with us today, and we're going to be getting to him in just a moment. So let me get my announcements out of the way so we can move forward and get him on the air with us. The first thing I want to do is give a shout out to all of our healthcare heroes. I know most people don't believe it, but there's this thing called COVID-19 that's out there killing folks. And our heroes have been keeping them alive and bringing them back to us whenever they possibly can. So I'd like to give our heroes a shout out because I want them to know that I am keeping them uplifted during this time of terrible disease that's going on, killing people. Also, like to give a shout out to our spiritual leaders, especially my spiritual leader, Dr. Hunt, who has been keeping all of us motivated and uplifted during this time of the pandemic. So I know a lot of times people say, well, how do we find Dr. Hunt? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. So let me show you how you can find Dr. Hunt. I'm going to ask you to go over to ask-dr-ron.com. And when you get there, I want you to scroll all the way up to the top and you will see all of my social media information. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Click on the YouTube channel. It'll take you right over to the site and you'll be able to find all of my playlists and you'll find a playlist completely devoted to Dr. Hunt and you'll be able to enjoy him. I've been with him for over 30 years now. And I tell you, his messages are even more powerful back then than they are now, if that's even possible, because it has not spoiled and it has been giving us blessings ever since. While you're at my website, I want you to scroll down and you'll come to a place where you will see all of my affiliates. You'll see our show on Thursday, Street News Now. You'll see our advertisers. Now, once you get to our advertisers, I want you to scroll through and check out our advertisers. We got Quick Fishing Tax Services. We've got Port Again Sam, who brings in some of the best wine and spirits from all over the world. So you definitely want to click on this tab, this banner. It'll take you right over to his website and schedule yourself a wine tasting. You also want to check out Chief Nomos on the south side of Chicago. He brings in products from the west coast of Africa. RRJ Webb, check him out. If you're having trouble with your website, or if you like to build a website, if you like to host a website, he can help you with all of those things. Click on the banner, give him a call, tell him what you want to do, and he'll be more than happy to help you. Prince Hunter Financial Services. Now, he's also teaching people how to trade the stock market. And he's also teaching people how to trade the Forex market. So click on the banner, call him up, make an appointment, tell him you want your 2 free classes that you heard about on the Ask Dr. Ron show, and he'll be glad to help you with your learning process. And as you scroll down, you'll also see a new advertiser, Synergy, which is an energy company that is providing solar panels, helping you save money by installing solar panels on your home or your business, and allow you to be able to, man, be energy efficient in this day and time. So scroll over, check all of that out. You can also see all of our affiliates, Chicago Communicator News Media, and we also have Immaculate Educational Counseling. So check all of them out while you're there on the website. So now we're going to move further in the show because I'm so excited today to have back on the show my brother and my friend, James Frazier. I hate to call him WhiteBoy. That's his street name. I don't like to call him WhiteBoy at all. He knows it. Everybody knows it. When I talk to him, I'll say, "How you doing, Mr. Frazier?" Because, he is a legend in his own right. He is the creator, establisher, owner, business owner of Legit Ballin' record label. And he's been on the show before, so this is his second, or third, or fourth time back on the show. So I'm so glad to have him on the show with us today. Welcome to the show, Mr. James Frazier.
Why, thank you. Good to be back home. It's good to be back
There
home.
you go. Home. You called it right. This is home for you.
How
And
you doing?
man, I am still alive, brother. That's my testimony, and I'm sticking to it. You know,
Oh yeah.
you know. I know that you've got a lot of things going on, and I know you've got a management team who's actually on the line with us, watching the show on Facebook. Shout out to Miss Sarah F. She wouldn't give me her last name. She just said put F down.
Tri- yeah. That's Triple P. Triple P.
Triple P. That's right. That's her
Hey,
business
hey, hey,
name.
hey, hey, she running things. She running
She
things.
running things. That's what's up.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that because she got you straight. I had to tell the people this story. I had made all of the arrangements to get you on the show this time through your management. And I said, would you please get him to agree to do a test? And she said, I got him. I said, yeah, Saturday
Uh-huh.
will be fine. Just make him show up. She said, I got him. Don't worry about it. He'll be there. So I had talked to James earlier that day. And then all of a sudden I called him back. He was like, I'm taking stuff out the car, man. I'm going to be online in a few minutes. 2 hours later, he showed back up talking about, yeah, she called me to ask me if I had did it, and I had forgot. I'm like, all right, she's on the case, boy. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, man.
Yeah. She be on it. She be on
Yeah.
it.
Well, I got to tease you a little bit, man. Every time I look up on your Facebook, I
Uh-huh.
see you got a backyard party going on, man. You got the whole neighborhood in your backyard, bruh.
Yeah. It's a backyard party, like Kelly used to say.
Oh, is that
It's
what he used
going
to
live
say?
in Chicago.
Man, and you ain't shame, boy. You put the pictures and the videos up there. Boy, if somebody
Yeah.
was supposed to be going out for a loaf of bread and they in your backyard, boy, they're going to be in trouble because you
Oh
got them
no,
on
no.
video.
Hey, when they get here, they know they here. That's what they come
I
for.
know that's right. Yeah.
And then Ron, I got a lot of friends that's out the country and everything,
Okay.
and they be wanting to see how it looking over here in America. So I kind of just play it like that, give everybody
You
some
want to give them a
action.
little taste, huh? This
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
And look, then we gonna really play it up. On the west side of Chicago.
Oh yeah,
This ain't the south
yeah.
side, y'all.
West,
This the west side.
yeah. This west side, yeah. Where they ride, slide, slippity slide.
I know that's right. Yeah. Well, I know that have gotten legit balling on 10 right now. You got
Yeah.
so many things going on. You've got your movie. out there. You know, you've got the television show out there. You've got your song out there, and all these things are, you know, just recirculating from what I understand.
Yeah.
I wish Sarah would have answered the phone call when I called her 3 times yesterday and 2 times today. I would have had her send me the video. That way I could have played it for everybody today. But that's all right. We'll play it next
You
time.
know what? I know she's supposed to have been doing some traveling. You might have tried to call her between that traveling.
Okay. See,
Yeah, yeah,
look,
yeah.
way to cover your management company.
Hey, 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 I know how she moves. She gonna get right on top.
Yeah. But the next time you come, we're gonna put that song up there, and we'll be able to play it during the course of the show. Because I wanted everybody to get a chance to see it. Is I remember when it first came out,
Uh-huh.
unless you got a new one out, because that was the one I'm thinking about is Hustle Baby.
Yeah, hustle baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Run, that was something I did a while back,
Mm-hmm.
and I just did it. I didn't do it to promote it or anything like that. It was just something I wanted to do for, like you said, the garage people, just something to get a garage people around here. And yeah, now them came to a time where somebody else done picked up on it, and they threw it out there, and it's kind of flying. It's moving around. It's like,
Okay.
whoa, okay.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. See
Yeah, yeah, I
what they
like
say.
all of it.
Nothing like that expires.
No, not at
It
all.
doesn't
Not at
it
all.
doesn't expire at all. So and that's a beautiful thing. And I know you got other things going on. So what you want to bring to people today, man? You ain't no stranger, man. So you at home, man. Tell them what you want the people to know.
I definitely want the people to know about this new thing I'm doing now, Canatech. Hey, this is a drink with Delta 8 in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for wellness. You know what I'm saying? It dehydrates you. You know what I'm saying? Or hydrates you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I got different flavors of this here. It also has THC in it for the THC people. You know what I'm saying? That's what this for here. But it's called Dynamite, and you can pick up your own dynamite at the website canatech.com, but put the code word legit balling in. You get all the big discounts. You know what I mean? I got the good gummies. I mean, I got loads of stuff on the site. You got to go check it out.
So what's
That's what I'm going to throw today.
what's Delta 8? I'm not sure about what Delta 8 is. What is that?
Delta 8. Delta 8 is they use it for like if you're having pains and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good for pain and things of that nature there. The Delta is.
Okay. All right. So Delta.
Mango.
Okay, those are the flavors.
Yeah, yeah, mango.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Raspberry, black
Okay.
raspberry, kiwi, strawberry lemonade.
Okay.
And like I said, they don't just give you a little buzz. They also help you out. It's almost like Gatorade. Gatorade with a little bump in it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. For my bumping people.
For your bumping
This is only
people.
for bumping people now. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about it, but it's only for my bumping people.
Now, let me ask you a question, and I don't know if you know the answer to this or not, but
uh,
is this company established in Illinois, or is it established
no,
somewhere else?
it's established in Nashville.
In Nashville.
See,
So
yeah. Mhm.
now, from what I understand about the cannabis rules and regulations, especially since you say it got a little bump in it, is it okay to bring that to Illinois without, dealing with the Illinois people being upset about it?
No, I said this came from Illinois, didn't I? Did I tell you about the little company that's out here in the suburbs? It's out of the suburbs. It's out of the suburbs. It's right there in Illinois.
Oh boy, was that a fast recovery or what?
Hey, I don't know about them litigations there, but I know it's right here in
There
Illinois.
you go. There you go. There you go. Well, I know. Since it's for medicinal purposes more so than
Uh-huh.
anything else, I think that any amount of CBD can come from anywhere. And definitely okay. So that's not a problem. So, That I do know. That any uh I don't know what just happened, man. I got some technical stuff going on over here today, man. I ain't never had before. Okay.
I
Yeah,
see you
man.
moving
Yeah, I
around.
see it. I'm trying to make sure. Um we got Karen all the way from Australia. Let me give a couple of shout outs while we're talking here. Karen all the way from Australia. She says she's dropping in to say hi. It's early here, pre-work, so I can't stay. Lord, I have mercy. The way that man says raspberry. So say raspberry for her again, you know.
Hey, black raspberry. I think that's the way I say it that way.
Oh, okay. We got Jed all the way out in California. We got Diane Cherry all the way out in I think she's in North Carolina, I do believe. She's in Carolina. So these people are dropping in to see what's going on. And Miss Triple P is put up the website where you can find the kind of tech. So what would be an ailment or something that you can recommend Canatech for? What would be like, something that it would be like arthritis or rheumatism or what would you suggest would be a perfect candidate for this type of product?
I know pain for sure
Okay.
because I got a customer that needs a hip replacement,
Okay.
and no medicine they give her at the doctor with these gummies. She like these gummies. The medicine they give her don't do her justice.
Okay.
So I definitely know about some pain up in the area like that.
Okay. So
It got your electrolytes and everything in it.
so it's got a lot of minerals in it. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
mostly a mineral type supplement. Is that what we?
It's Yeah, I would call, like I said, I would call it a healthy bump. Just a healthy bump.
Well, you keep using that
To get
word
your day
bump.
started.
You know.
Yeah, yeah, to get your day started.
Okay, so you recommend it in the morning, not at night.
In the morning, start your day.
Okay.
Energy, energy, energy,
And
energy.
give you energy. Well, you can't tell by you because you always geeked up. You.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. What you don't know is I done had a bottle before you seen me.
But you always geeked up, man. You always. This man have energy. I don't care what time of the day or night it is. He fired up. I seen him at 12 o'clock at night going to one of the events back in the day that he was hosting. He was fired up, like, hey, Ron, come on in, And I was like, okay, I don't know what I just got myself into, but I'm here, you know.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
But because he is a, network person. Okay. He has many people in his Rolodex. For those that don't know what Rolodex is, that's like a phone book. And he works with everybody well. I don't know anybody that I've talked to that has anything negative to say about it. Because his energy is geared towards positive. He got a documentary out, and it was people crying on the documentary.
Yeah.
If you go over to legitballingrecords.com, you'll see the documentary on that opening page. And I tell you, as you watch it, because I watched it twice, okay,
Uh-huh.
and I tell you, it was people in there crying, talking about you, man. What'd you do? How much did
Yeah.
you have to pay them to make them cry?
No, it's real life, Ron. I told you the garage. It's real life. Hey, look. Hey, Ron. I mean, when they talk about genuine people, I understand what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
When they talk about people that's hard to find, I understand what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about a unique person, I understand what they're saying. Cause I'm all that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know. I like life, and I like to live it.
No, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. And look, and I think you said that in the documentary too, didn't you? Yeah.
Probably so. Probably
Yeah.
so.
So now the Canatech is the biggest thing you got going on. That's product wise.
Yeah. Well, I'm still doing the music too, Ryan.
Okay.
I got an album that I'm finishing up now. It's in the studio. They're doing the mixing and mastering on it now, and I'll be putting that out real soon. At least a single real soon, within the next maybe 30 days.
Okay. Is it going to be hip hop? Are you crooning? You working with some crooners?
It's gonna be hip hop R&B.
Hip hop R&B.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You smiling, so I don't know exactly what that. So you the only one on the album, or you got a whole crew of people walking around with sagging pants. Now you know how I talk about them.
No, hey, Ron, no, one thing about it, Ron, even with the artists of the past,
Mm-hmm.
you know, man, I teach people around me, Ron, and those things I don't have. You know what I mean? I teach people to be men and women. Believe it or not, I know enough women to teach women to be women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have a lot of that crazy stuff, but we're gonna have some good music though, cause that's what it's about. Just getting your spirit and everything going, and whatever feeling you may feel, this and that. We're gonna have the music for you.
Okay. Now, being a person that has been in the hip hop game as long as you have, you just said something that kind of sparked me to want to ask this question. Um, uh, do you feel a sense of responsibility for the young people that follow after the music that you have put out and the things, the legacy that you have put out there? Because now the young people are trying to follow in your younger self, version of yourself. But, do you feel a sense of responsibility?
Yeah. I do, but I feel like it's a whole lot of people responsibility, even the kids' parents. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I was coming up, listening to NWA, and they talk about all of whatever they want to talk about. It wasn't things that I was doing. It was just music I enjoy. And nowadays, kids, they listen to the music and they try to do the things that they hear in the music, and that's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to put music out there that was that was in that range of bad music and everything, but we definitely didn't think people was going out there trying to do anything, you know what I'm saying, and nothing like that, because I would have ceased that in the door. Yeah, we not about the violence or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying. We
Mm-hmm.
about just taking a person to the next level and building, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah.
for those that may not know, there is a YouTube video floating around with I'm gonna have to say his middle name now, James WhiteBoy Frazier, and some other mature leaders of organizations. I'll say it like that, where you all came together and began to show accountability and promoting peace and things of that nature. You want to talk
Yeah.
about that for a little bit?
Yeah. I had got a call from my buddy GLC out there on the south side, and he was telling me that Larry Hoover and them son had wanted to sit down. Him and a couple more guys that had wanted to sit down, and they just wanted to talk about some peace things, something that we can do, and put together for the kids. We can come up with, and excuse me, we just sat down at the round table and we talked. The video got out there. A lot of people heard it, but as far as anything transpiring after we talked, didn't nothing transpire. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We had some good talk and everything. If we had to probably get back up and stayed on top of what we was talking about, things would have probably changed. You know what I'm saying? Or ain't no probably change. Things would have changed, because one thing about it, everybody got their group of guys. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get to your group of guys and tell your guys, hey, look, we're gonna cease this here, this and that there, any problem, this and that there, we're gonna go over there and talk to them, and we're gonna work this out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work it out. We ain't gonna get to no violent nothing, because ain't nothing even worth being violent about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, if some money got to be paid or this, that got to be did, we're gonna take care of it that way, but it ain't finna be nothing crazy. And when that kind of stuff is moving around, man, a lot of that shooting and killing and stuff stop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it stopped. And I even think I got a solution for that there too. It's like, it's like they don't have no fear no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody should fear something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember coming up as a kid, and the worst thing you can do is go to the penitentiary or jail or something like that. They'll tell you, "Oh man, they're gonna rape you, or this gonna happen, or that's gonna happen." And things was happening like that. You
Mm-hmm.
get there, you get beat up, and all that kind of stuff like that. I think, if people in the penitentiaries again was organized to start not not hurting them, but straightening these guys out when they come to the penitentiary on all that crazy stuff,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of this stuff will stop because people, like I said, they need to feel something.
Mm-hmm.
And that place there, a lot of them go there, and something that happened the night before, and they them got locked up. But when they get there and they wake up, and it's like, oh Lord, I'm in here. You know what I mean? And the flip side of that, a lot of them be ready to tell some stuff they never even know nothing about, but they just get to talk about anything, and it just leads to something else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me ask you a personal question. Have you ever been to the penitentiary?
Yeah.
Okay. So while you
Yeah.
were there, did you try and encourage young people not to come back there?
While I was there, I was doing a lot of reading, which I had never did. I mean, I read before, but I never just sat down and just took the time to read a book or things like that. So I I learned how to do that there. I took different classes that they had. I took a parenting class that I got a scholarship for and all that kind of stuff like that. Yeah, and when I came out of there, I seen how easy it was for somebody in the black robe to say anything over your life. I mean, and it really goes. Your mama, your daddy, can't nobody do nothing about it. And I sat there and I watched people come back with life and all that kind of stuff, and it was real. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So let me back up out of here. You ain't got to worry about seeing me no more because I see it's for real. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It
Yeah.
ain't TV. Yeah,
Right.
it's for real.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're right about that. And I'm glad you
Yeah.
took a parenting class because you got about 30 kids, don't you? How many kids you got, man?
Hey man, I got a neighborhood, man. But I always had a neighborhood. I had a neighborhood before I even made love. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hear you, bro. I hear you.
Hey, I'm always somebody, somebody papa or something like that there, That's
Yeah.
God, Daddy. That's God. I got a million God kids.
I know that's right. Now, I
Yeah.
know when I first met James, he had a little bitty baby, the cutest little baby you ever want to see. I swear to God, that baby followed him everywhere. I mean, she had to be about what, 1 or 2 years old at the time?
Yeah, probably two.
Yeah,
Probably two.
yeah, about
Going on
two.
three, something. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, man. Now I know where you got it from, them parenting classes. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Patience. It,
Yeah.
it, it teaches you patience.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it teaches you patience. Yeah.
You know, and see, when I was coming up, there was no parenting classes or no right or wrong way to raise children, so they say.
Hmm.
It was so crazy, man. I was 30 years old, and I was sitting in a conference down in New Orleans, Louisiana. And
Hmm.
in the conference, it was a group of social workers, and they were describing the definition of child abuse, you know? And one of the problems that I had, I
And
recognized,
how it comes in any form.
yeah, and I recognized in the conference, I said that was me. I was abused when I was a child. So when I came out, got off work that day, I called my mama. I said, you child abused me, right? She said so. I said, she said, I think you came out all right. So why you calling me? I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna bring this subject up no more.
Right, right.
But according to the definition of, hitting a child with a 2x4 and brooms and all the stuff that they can get their hands on, cocktail tables,
Hmm.
that's the way parents used to, brutalize us back in the day. But that was before the definition of child abuse was put in a book somewhere, you know.
Right, right.
But
Hmm. I think they put it in the book when I was coming up around my age. That's when they won the
oh, that's what
book.
it went in the book? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cause I tell you, boy, my mom, and see, my mom just did what her mama did to her. My mom said she got hit in the head with a marble lamp. for doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing.
Oh man, it's a bit much.
Yeah, my grandmother would say like, so, like, hey, I'm like, you shouldn't have did what you did. I'm like,
Right.
okay.
Hey, it's so crazy because it can work. It can work both ways.
Uh-huh.
You can do something like that to a person, and they can calm down and be real respectful, or it can be the flip side up to the way they can just get rebellious. Maybe
Uh-huh.
not with that person, but just in life. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Well, this is a funny story.
Mm.
We was in Harvey, south suburb. Okay, not a west suburb, south suburb.
Okay. Okay.
Harvey. Okay. And
Yeah.
we was sitting on the porch one summer day, and we looked across the street, and it was this white family,
Uh huh.
and they was beating up on their mama. The sons, the boys, they was having a fight with their mama, two or three of them. They was seriously fighting, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there on the porch watching it just like the rest of my family. We was almost had popcorn and stuff. Then all of a sudden, my mama hauled off and slapped the hell out of me. Pow! She said,
What?
don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, and I know she's something like that. They're gonna keep you in line for real, because you're like, man, I done got this and I ain't did nothing. Yeah,
Right.
that's gonna keep you in line. Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
was
why I said
like,
some of it is
oh,
good, some of it is good.
I was like, what she hit me for? I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, man, look at them crazy people over there. That's what I was thinking. But she got her punch in before I wasn't even looking. And she
Yeah,
hauled off and knocked the hell out of me. I was like, man, I don't even want to see the fight no more. I went in the house.
hey, yeah. Hey, on the flip side of that, Ron, with that whole parenting class,
Uh-huh.
it's like it's amazing how you can take a child, you can take a human, and make it into whatever you want.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
You got to be right there with it
Mm-hmm.
all the way through it, but you can make it anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's amazing.
Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah. That's the interesting part about you know understanding the influence that a parent has over a young person's life. Just like you were saying early on that you have a whole community of people that you have influence over. It is the same thing, that you can influence them for good or influence them for bad. So the fact that you have been, showing them positive things and showing them things to try and encourage them to be a positive influence in life instead of not caring,
Hmm.
not wanting to care, because that could be something that can be put in a person, and it could be detrimental, and it could be, very, very,
Yeah,
very,
over time. Yeah.
over time, it could be something where you have a whole generation or a whole era of young people that, just don't care. And that's
Hmm.
not a good thing. Because like you
Yeah.
said earlier, you got to have fear and you got to care, you know,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I know oftentimes people that young, they don't understand that they can have a positive relationship with God, someone that's going to show them unconditional love and lead them and guide them and direct them into things that are blessings for their life, instead of going out here snatching purses, carjacking. Because in Chicago, the death toll goes up every day,
Hmm.
and there are young people that are, and let me ask you this now, because I know you have a pretty good finger on the pulse of young people. Do you think that all of this violence in Chicago is gang related, like they have tried to make it sound like?
No, no, it's not, because the thing about it is nowadays everybody is blended in. It ain't no one like solid gang. It's different little groups now on blocks. It's just say okay, just say if you got the folk on the hustlers, that's one big gang. but on different blocks, you had the four corner. I think I heard somebody say something about the two feeders. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the four corner hustler, the snatcher. You know what I'm saying? All kind of just little different fragments of the big thing. Um, man, I don't know, right? It's it's crazy, but man, a whole lot of it can be helped. A whole lot of it could, not all of it. Everybody can't be saved, you know what I'm saying? But I know with the right resources and everything, I know right here in my neighborhood, I know a lot of stuff can be saved. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a lot of people, and most of the time it's the folks fighting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming into the neighborhood doing no fighting. It's folks inside the neighborhood fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just resources and things like that. There are resources, conversations, and real conversations, and making it work.
Now, when you say resources, what do you think would be a resource that would help deter some things?
Um, man, everybody, this pandemic, it done made everybody entrepreneurs and things like that. I think we need to teach a lot of them to have their own businesses and stuff like that, whatever it may be. Like they just put up a skating ring, a roller skating ring right here on Madison Place. They just opened it up the other day. And a guy was telling me, man, I wish I could get a job there. And the other guy said, man, no, we need to be having a business where we can go there and just wash the socks and everything. You know what I'm saying? And just a business like that, just to come by and pick the socks up is cool. But like I said, these some guys that's out there on the corners. You know what I'm saying? They want to do something, but ain't got no opportunity to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
they gonna do what they got to do. I ain't gonna tell nobody how to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I can just try to tell them to be careful. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I heard someone say a long time ago, well, not too long ago, but within the last couple of years, that we have so many needs in the Black community that one thing is not going to solve all the problems that we have. But we can start chipping away at them a little bit at a time till we get to a place where we can provide resources for people that want to do something, can help them fulfill their
It,
dreams and aspirations.
it's missing one thing though, Ron.
What's that?
The only thing is missing because people gonna eat. People gonna drive and do this and that. But the only thing is missing is love.
Yeah, there's a lot missing.
If
Yeah,
if if, if if the love was there, a whole lot can be going on.
that's
A
true.
whole, you know what I'm saying? It need love.
That's true.
It
That's so
need
true.
love for people to even want to come out in front of their houses to clean out or help folks do stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just need love. It need a real community. And I remember coming up as a kid, and it was like that back then. It was love. You know what I'm saying? At least around here it was.
Well, not just there, but everywhere, because
Mhm.
there was a saying that used to be said quite regularly. It takes a village. And the
Yeah,
one element that holds a village together is the love.
yeah.
Everybody
That's what we
looking
talking
out for everybody. I'm looking out for my
about. Yes,
neighbor.
we are.
I heard some young people saying on social media, now that village thing is dead. I better not catch nobody saying nothing to my kids, because then I'm gonna have a problem, with that person that's trying to tell my child what to do. Can't nobody tell my child what to do but me, you know, and
Yeah.
and and you know, no man or woman is an island. We all need one another. I need you. You my brother.
Hmm.
I need you.
Hmm.
And I know that you need me. And we connect the
Yeah.
dots together to try and do what we do. I do things good, you do things better. And then we come
Hmm.
together and we form something that can make some things happen that people can see as an example and draw from that.
Yeah.
I encourage, people to reach out, and they do. People reach out to me all the time. I got a Rolodex, I got information, that I share freely, because
Hmm.
it does me no good to sit and hoard information when it can do somebody else some good. And I know that you've
Right.
been the same way about what you've been doing. Like, you've been involved in this music game. How long now? I don't know. Can you give numbers?
Oh man, but about 25 years.
That's all.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, about 25 years.
just
You
25.
said 30? My mama's back there in the back. She said 30.
Tell mama I said hello.
Hey, Mama Ron, say hello. She walking back there, Ron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. She said 30, Ron.
Okay. Yeah, I met your mom a long time ago, man. Look, you was doing something up on Madison somewhere, and your mom was right there supporting you, doing what she do,
Yeah,
supporting
yeah,
supporting
yeah,
her son. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what's
All the
up.
time.
So
Yeah.
out of the 30 years of being in the music industry, and other businesses as well,
Hmm.
what would you say would be the thing that young people need today to grab hold to and try and make something happen for themselves?
Um, as far as business wise, I think they need to get more into contracts. They need to start learning more about contracts,
Okay.
or get a real good lawyer for whatever they're doing.
Okay. Well, lawyers cost money. So, if a person can't afford a lawyer or a person that can give them legal advice, what would you say? Because, young people get discouraged easily, so you want to keep them encouraged. So, we got to get their focus and their energy onto something that would, steer them in the right direction, as we say. So,
Hmm.
most of the time lawyers ain't trying to volunteer nothing,
Hmm.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
and financial institutions don't even want to hear from young people. Like, like, well, they
Right.
got a script that they go by. What's your collateral? How many years you've been doing it? You know,
Right.
and they discourage people. But anybody that's a young person, you're gonna experience negativity as far as people telling you your dream ain't nothing. But don't give up.
Hmm.
Keep on going. And you're gonna have to keep seeking until you find a person or persons that you can convince to be in your corner. Like, you might be able to go down and hang out in White Boy James' garage and find everything you need.
That's right.
you know,
That's right. That's
everything
right.
you need
Yeah.
could be in that
Yeah.
garage. So we might have to have a shingle over the top of the door that say,
Yeah.
"Hey, come here and get what you need."
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So how often is the garage open? All night, all day? What's going on with that?
now, now it's only open when I'm around.
Only when you're around. Okay. All right. I
Yeah,
got you.
when I'm around, you know what I'm saying? When I get some free time or something like that, then it only take up a door lift. Once that door lift,
It's on. It's on, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
Yeah. Um,
So
Go ahead.
when I ain't running around trying to take care of some of this stuff like this here, I'm in the garage and still doing some of this stuff like this here back there. You know what I'm saying? Because I got friends come up on the pull up and everybody support. You know what I'm saying? So it's been good. It's been real good, Ron.
So what's the cost? Give them some numbers if you don't mind.
Oh man, this drink is just $20.
Just $20.
Just $20.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Them gummies, I got it's different sizes of the gummies, but this is a small one, and this one $25 here.
$25. Okay.
Y'all see that there? Can
No,
y'all
we
see
can't
that
see
there?
it.
Yeah. Hey, but the thing about it, Ron, when they go to canatech.com and they put that code legit balling in,
Okay.
prices almost disappear. You hear me? They
Okay.
almost disappear, Ron. The prices go down. That's where you get the discounts at. Long as you out here seeing me, you got to give me some extras for seeing me.
Okay.
Hey, go to the website, yeah, and you can get it.
Okay. All right. That's
Hmm.
what's up. You know. So now, okay, we talked about, the Canatech. We talked about your desire and aspirations to try and be an inspiration in the community. So what else you got for us today?
Oh man, Ron. What I was just telling you earlier. I really got to get back to some business, some contractual business and stuff like that. I need to take care of some more business before I can tell you some more things. But I got a whole lot of things. I mean, a lot of things going on.
Okay.
I'm talking about, I'm in the mix of it, Ron. I'm in the mix of it.
Okay. So you're reinventing yourself? Is that what I'm hearing?
Um, I mean, some might use that terminology, but the thing about it is, I ain't never went nowhere. I just went to another genre of people and hanging out, and I just disappeared for a while.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But even when I disappeared, I was doing something else, and that's when I was doing the block diary thing,
Okay.
the little movie thing. Yeah, when I left the music alone years ago, I started doing the movies
Okay.
and just started adding the music to the movies. I said I get the two for one.
Okay.
You know, so I definitely still run. I want your people to go check out that block diaries. You can
Okay.
go to blockdiaries.com and check out this series that got going on. I'm sorry, about Chicago. It's almost like The Wire. If you hip to The Wire out of Baltimore, the Chicago thing is like the Chicago Wire, and you can check me out on there too. They call me Skinny on there. You know.
Okay.
So how's that name for you, Ryan? Skinny, okay with you?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's all right. That's another thug name, but it's okay. We got a couple of comments on here. Let me Francisco, my brother in broadcasting on my Thursday show, Street News Now, he says prison in America is a for-profit business. It is in
Yeah.
it is it any wonder that recidivism is at 67%? Karen over in Australia, she said, going to watch your reply, Dr. Ron, during lunch and watch James White Boy's story and video on his legit balling record site. Hmm. The village and the tribe helped raise the child. Yes. Same challenges over in Australia. Let's see. Saying, okay. One of the reasons I appreciate living in a small town, people say hi and offer support. Thanks again for the value and information. I like James Whiteboy Frazier's energy. Clearly, someone who's been through a lot. Peace out. Sending love all the way from Australia,
Thank you.
brother.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Ron.
Yes, sir.
You know, Ron is as happy as I be, Ron, and cheerful and smile like that. There, I get that a whole lot. Is it my conversation? I mean, what is? Because people say you've been through a lot, and I be like, man, this ain't the half of it. I still got to go. I got a long way to go,
Amen.
man.
Amen.
But
Look.
one thing about it though,
Uh huh.
Ron, I know about life, and I know life is like waves or hurdles or whatever you want to call it.
Roller
You know what I'm saying?
coaster.
I know
Right.
there's
Yeah.
ups and downs. There's real ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So if you out there feeling down, believe if you continue on and push, you will get up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna find a day like that. There, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all a mental thing.
Yeah.
It's all a mental thing.
It happens, man. It happens.
Yeah.
Um, nobody ever said it was always going to be a bed of roses, you know, and
Mhm.
it's not. And if somebody told you that, they lied to you, you
And
know.
the thing about it is, Ryan, that's okay because, I mean, you need a little challenge in your life. You know what I mean? You need to do a little bit and come out of something and see that you done came out of something and really then know that there's something bigger.
Right, right. I had a mentor when I was a teenager, and he said something to me that was so profound. He
Mhm.
said, "The path of life is well worn, but each step that you take is a new one." So if we're walking in somebody else's, footsteps, or somebody else's that's been this road or on this journey before us. So, the smart thing to do sometimes every now and then is to stop and look and see where the road is going. Because we
Yeah.
have the advantage of being able to see, since we ain't running down the road. If you're running, you're gonna run into, maybe the wrong turn. But if you,
Mhm.
take your time, and be cautious with your steps, you can make good path
Good
decisions.
decision. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
'cause-
That almost, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, that almost like they're saying, ain't nothing new under the sun, too.
that's exactly right.
Everything's been done before. It's just done in different ways
That's
now,
right. And then it goes along. What goes along with that is you got to recognize what season you're in. Because if you're in the
Yeah.
middle of winter, you got to recognize this is a time of winter. If it's summer, you got to recognize it's summer. If it's spring,
Mm-hmm.
you got to recognize it's spring. So if you don't understand the seasons that you're in, you're going to be standing there in the middle of wintertime wondering why it's cold.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be cold in the wintertime,
Yeah, yeah,
unless you live in
yeah.
Florida or Australia or something. Yeah, you know, and
Yeah.
and then you get warm weather all year round. But if you
Mm,
live someplace like Chicago, where we get all four seasons, and it's crazy, man. I'm gonna say this: when wintertime hit in Chicago, the numbers go down on deaths. They don't stop, but they go down.
mm-hmm.
If you
Yeah.
look back and you think about it, man, they ain't killing as many people in the wintertime. And Lord, don't let it get minus 30 or 40 below outside. Ain't nobody coming out. They don't care what crime, take a day off. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. They done.
until it get warm. Now, first 90-degree day, they back out there. 60-degree day, they back out there, man. They out there like, yeah, trying to get it in. But the thing about it is, man, we have to be more supportive of the people that we see. Like you said early in the conversation, we can't save everybody. Now, one thing that I
Yeah.
noticed about Block Diary, you all tell a story about hood life, things that go on in the hood, music, drug dealing, pimping, all of that stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
and where can they find that at, by the way?
Well, you know what? You can go to YouTube and type in Block Diary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you catch it on YouTube.
Okay, so all of the episodes, because how many episodes was it? It was like 2-3 years, wasn't it?
We got 8 seasons,
Okay.
but on YouTube, I want to say we got maybe four up there. Maybe four up there, because we just took some down because we was getting ready to do some deals with some more stuff. Like I told you, just a lot of stuff going on. I just wanna I know they say sometimes speak things into existence, but
Right.
I just wanna hold them little things. I just turn around and start talking to somebody. I speak it then. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
holding
yeah,
it
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
in the back.
So it's some good things coming down the road. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll just leave it
Hmm.
like that. But you got the series, which was done how many years ago?
It's been 10 years, but just maybe 8 years of just filming.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like maybe 40 some hours of work.
Okay. And then there was another movie that you were in. What was the name of that one?
Ransom Game.
Ransom Game. That's
Yeah, that's a
circulating
real
too.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got a twist to it. If you haven't seen Ransom Game, guys, go to that's on Prime, I want to say. Go to Prime and check out Ransom Game. Oh, what a twist. Something. That person got something. This person got something. And get to the end and be like, oh, wow. But yeah, yeah, you got to check that out too. Ransom Games.
Now you're a star in it. You wrote it. You directed it. What was your role in that one?
No, 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 no. I had some friends that was shooting a movie, and they was looking for a neighborhood that they can come and do some street scenes and everything, to where nobody won't bother them, things like that. So he called me, and I told him, hey, yeah, my block open. You know what I'm saying? At that time, the garage wasn't open, the block was open. So I said, yeah, the block open.
Okay.
So they came over through, and I put some of the guys in the block in the film and everything like that. And yeah, it was good. We had fun. We had
You ain't
fun.
put me in no movie yet, man. My feelings is hurt, man.
Hey, I told you we got to do something.
Yes, sir. I'm
Got to
I'm gonna
do
hold you
something.
that. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and then the music. So you're like a mogul when it comes to stuff. You selling, Canatech. You got movies. You got sitcoms. You got songs.
music. Yeah,
Hey
yeah,
man, you got a
yeah.
trunk full of clothes or something, man. You ain't got a whole trunk full of clothes, do you? You ain't got no
Hey,
legit
hey,
ball and t-shirts in the trunk, do you?
hey, Ron. Hey, the shirts on their way right now. I got two more. I got 2 more days. The
Oh
shirts on their
man,
way.
I
Yeah,
was
the
I
shirts
was
on their
I
way.
was just
But
teasing, bro.
hey, but what I was gonna say, what I was gonna say, Ron, was I don't know. I didn't like getting dirty a lot, but I'm thinking about doing the construction thing again too. Because picking up a few of these buildings around through the neighborhood and just rehabbing them and everything. I still do the rehab work and all that. I just didn't like doing it. I don't like getting dirty.
I understand, brother. Look, I'm
Yeah,
retired.
yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
doing that kind of stuff. I'm retired.
yeah. I can't retire, man. I can't retire until I retire. I think, Ron.
Yeah. Look. Shout out to Donald Green all the way over there in Arizona. And I'm
Hey,
gonna tell
Ron.
you, man, Triple P is on it, man. She got everything we just talked about. The Block Diary. So all you all have to do is scroll down on the Facebook comments section, and you'll get a chance to see where you can find the YouTube, Ransom Game on Amazon Prime. You know, I'm telling you, she on it, man. She is on it. You hear me? She
Triple
ain't playing.
P.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, look, man, we got to get out of here, man. I know we got a little glitch in our
Ron.
video earlier, but it's almost 6 o'clock, and I know you ready to
Yeah.
raise the roof
What
on
you
the
what
garage.
you what you got to do?
What I ain't got nothing to do, bro. I'm cool.
Well, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go and grab this pillow and kick my feet up, and we can continue and just talk and just talk. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Hey, now I'm gonna get out of here, Ron. Hey, hey, look. I want to thank Australia for checking in.
There you go.
Peace to Australia.
Yeah,
Love and
yeah,
peace. Love
yeah.
and peace.
Definitely.
Everybody that checked in,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah. And did we leave anything out that you were supposed to talk about on this show? Did we leave anything out?
I don't think so, Ron. Did I say management triple P?
You just said it again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well, we
yeah,
good
yeah,
then. We
yeah.
good.
You want to blow up what all she covers? What all kind of management she does?
Oh man, she does. Well, artist management. A Ron. Don't get me to telling all that stuff now, and then she'll be telling me later. Now, I didn't want you to say that on there. Didn't say that on there.
Well, we
I tell
ain't
you
we
what.
well look, we ain't gonna
If
we gonna
anybody's
bring we
looking for
gonna bring
management,
her on and let her talk about her stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
How's
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
How's
That's
that?
what we need to do.
Yeah.
Hey, and she deserved that. Believe me, we
Okay.
got to get her on.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll have to find a time that she's available and she can come on and be a part of what we got going on over here. And I look forward to it.
Cool, cool.
Triple P. So did we leave? I'm gonna ask again. Did we leave anything out that you legitimately can talk about?
Oh man, I think we good, Ron, until I see you again.
There you go. There you go. Because you family. Are
I
you
have
good?
some new updates when I see you again.
Yeah, yeah. We got to get you back over here, which is not a problem. I know you'll pop up
Yes.
without any hesitation.
Yeah, I'm here.
So
I'm here.
go to legitballinrecords.com and check out everything. The documentary that's going on is over there. His contact information is over there where you can get in touch with him and his management team and check on everything they got going on. And believe me, we're gonna stay up to date because we've been talking about doing some things with some young people, and I feel like that's gonna
Mm.
be down the road a little bit. We need to
Yeah,
do that. That's
yeah,
something that
yeah.
I definitely want to try to do is help as many young people as we can. And you
Wait,
got my
if
support in that.
if you want to, Ron, maybe we can hook up where I can bring any kind you might want to interview. Maybe one that's hanging out there. You know what I'm saying, a little bit, and you might want to ask them. What make you want to do this, or what's going on. You
No.
might have a few questions for them. I can make that happen.
Yeah, we can bring them on the show, man. Next time you come, we'll bring some young people on and
Yeah,
let them
that's
share
what I
their
do.
views and opinions, so that we'll know
Okay,
better how to help them.
exactly.
That way we can have a targeted approach with helping young people instead of
That's what I'm
just
talking about.
coming up with some unsolicited information and stuff. Okay,
Right, exactly.
so
And I
we
and I was and I was listening to you earlier. Not to cut you off, I'm sorry. I was listening to you earlier. You was talking about the guys that do the stock exchange. they know about that stuff too.
Exactly. That's something they need to
So
know. Yep,
yeah.
for sure, for sure. And we'll get them a chance to get hooked up with somebody, you know.
Oh,
All right. Well, look.
all right. Well, thanks, Ron.
All right. Well, look. I'm gonna let you get a chance to say one. What do you want to leave with the people before we go?
I want to leave with the people is to stay tuned to Dr. Ron show
There you go.
all the time. Check in every Tuesday,
There you
five
go.
o'clock.
There you go. I appreciate that. Now that's a promo right there. Now look, let me throw this up here right quick. Please make contributions and donations to help support what we're doing over here. We need your help. All your donations will help keep us on the air and doing what we do. Please go over to the website ask-dr-ron.com and support. Please support all of our advertisers and vendors. We need your support because they will keep advertising as long as you support them. And we're going to see y'all next Sunday. Peace and love. Y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and we're going to get out of here for this week.